Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're ready for a redemption arc because I am very much hoping that today we'll be able to at least complete the first vault in a challenge run. Obviously, I'm also hoping we'll be able to beat our record, but given last episode, just beating the first vault would be an amazing start. I'm also very thankful that we happened to have some soul flames in our storage from various bounties that got turned into challenger rocks because otherwise these would have been quite expensive failures. But since we do have some more chances, let's make the crystal. And we can take 2 new bounties since we completed both of ours last time. So we have find 1 waning focus and get a chaos rock. And some black chromatic steel. Okay, that's pretty good. Mine 24 Benny for a bonus coin stacks catalyst. Bonus catalysts are always incredibly welcome, so that could be very good. And kill horde mobs for an echo. Well, this one should be a bounty we can complete in a single vault, so let's take that one. And let's also take this Benny, because that might take us a vault or 2 to actually complete it. And then, let's just hope for a slightly easier start than last time. Alright, what do you have for us this time? Oh! Oh, this is a void. A void vault. Okay. Well, at least it's elixir, so hopefully we'll get some good rolls on it. But, you know, when I asked for a slightly easier start, this really isn't what I wanted. Well, if we're lucky, we'll at least have some very nice rolls and we'll be able to complete the elixir fairly easily. We just might have to be a bit more careful actually traversing the vault, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, and also, I think, yes, this is our last vault with our frog and also our crystal ball. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a trinket in this vault. Who knows? Oh boy. This is going to be fine. We just need to not fall into any void liquid, and it will be fine. It will be absolutely fine. There is nothing to worry about. Oh, hello. Hi there, bud. Do you have some good elixir, please? You do? Okay, that's not bad. What about wooden chests? Well, they have some. And ores also have a decent amount of elixir. Okay, we look like so far we're getting pretty lucky on the rolls, although it doesn't look like the horde mobs give us anything, so we will have to be a little bit more careful. What difficulty are you? Oh, normal spiders? I can deal with normal spiders. For some coins that give a lot of elixir? Yeah, we can do this. Thank you for the Volt Axe. You guys just love giving me very good rarity axes, huh? That might be everything, and boy did that give our elixir a boost. Christ, we're almost halfway done with it. Hello? Are you a mine room? You are definitely a mine room. I would very much like your ores, especially if you could give me some echo gems. And that's our bounty complete. Perfect. And there's even some more Benny for our other bounty, which we've already got 6 out of 24. That is pretty decent. And we have an echo gem. And another echo. Ooh, which procced copiously. Perfect. Perfect, and that is our second bounty complete. I honestly thought that might take us more than 1 vault, but we got very lucky on finding this ore room. Normal spiders again? For more coins? I mean, okay. we can consume a lodestone. Now we just need to find one, and we should be all good, which is fantastic. Ooh, there's something up here. What are you? Extra minute? I will very gladly take that. Thank you very much. What do you have? More coins? Sure, everyone's giving me coins today. Which I'm not going to complain about. I do love my coins. Let us see what's in here. A spicy hearty burger? Let's get it, just in cases. I don't know what it is with the spider dungeons today, but difficulty hard. What do you have? Stun attack chance, poison cloud, or trap disarm on a helmet? I think I'm going to go trap disarm on a helmet, because we don't really use wands or axes. Okay, we actually did it. It was slightly more nerve-wracking than I would have liked, but we did it. Oh, and we completed the elixir. And we didn't die. And we also didn't fall into void liquid. This is a great day. And how did we do? 587 coin piles. I think we found, what, 3 different coin dungeons? Then 152 ores, including some echo, 134 chests, 476 mobs. And we, of course, have our 1 stack on our crystal now, which is fantastic. That was pretty good. Yep, that was a very successful vault. We got a ton of ores, including 4 echo ores. I don't even remember the last time that we got an echo ore, so getting 4 is amazing. And then we also got over 3,000 bronze, a spicy hearty burger, 11 gear pieces, and 50 jewels. Plus, we completed both of our bounties, and we completed the vault. As for our jewels, I think we'll just be keeping these 5. So first we have this perfect jewel with size 28 and a perfect item quantity plus some mining speed, durability and reach. So that is a very nice set of things for a chest breaking tool. Then we have this size 16, 2.6% copiously, which I think is worth keeping hold of. This size 29, 3.3% copiously with some extra mining speed, which is very nice. This size 30 legendary 5.3% copiously, which is brilliant. And finally, this size 25 very high legendary mining speed and axing. So this is also very nice. And as for this gear, unfortunately, I don't think we really got anything that's worth keeping because the only epic or omega we got was this epic axe, so that's a shame. But we've also been very lucky with getting some omegas recently, so this is to be expected. And it's been a little while, but how about we play a little game that we used to play? Which side do you think is going to give us more echo gems? We have 2 ores on each side, and I have my very trusty Fortune 3 pickaxe to break them down with, so I think I'm gonna go with the right side. But I also can't remember the last time I actually picked the correct option when doing this, so I guess we'll just have to see if my luck has changed. So let's start with the left side, which gives us only 1. Okay, I really hope that I picked the correct side because 1 echo gem is just not a brilliant return. So please, can this one be better? Okay, that definitely looks better. How many did we get? We already had 1. That side gave us 3. Okay, well, I guess I was right for the first time in a very long time, and we averaged 1 echo gem per ore, which, while not amazing, does at least mean that we didn't average getting less than 1 per ore, so that's a positive. And it also means we have 4 more echo gems to our name, which is always fantastic. And then, before we do anything else, I mentioned at the start of the vault, but both of our trinkets are now out of uses, so we need to use some new ones. For our red trinket, I'm tempted, now that we actually have a bit more mana to our name, to try using something other than the crystal ball and just see if we can get by without it. So we could use the golden burger for extra experience, the giant's heart to get even more health, extra item quantity or extra item rarity are probably my top picks. You know what, we spent so long looking forward to getting the goose, so let's just give that a shot. However, for our blue trinket, I think I'm going to have to make another frog. I just can't go back to jumping up all of those blocks. So I think we should hopefully have everything we need. Yep. So let's, for the first time I believe, craft ourselves a trinket. And now we're all geared up again, let's run that back and see if we can get a second stack on our crystal. And we can take our third bounty to try and find a waning focus. And let's see what we get. Ooh, please don't be another void theme. No, it's a nether theme instead. Okay. Oh, the Vault Gods have decided to test me today. Fair enough. I guess this is a challenger's run, and it's presenting me with a challenge. Oh boy. But at least it's Elixir, so hopefully we'll get some good rolls like we did last time, and hopefully also find a hand-in a little bit easier, and we should be okay. And we also have our extra item rarity, so I am very much looking forward to seeing how that goes. Hopefully that will be good for us, and we have our 1 flame. So hopefully this will be fine. I'm sure this will be fine. Why would this go wrong? There's no reason that this should go badly for us, other than we are surrounded by death and fire, but yeah, it's fine. It's totally fine. Hello. Okay, you have a tiny bit of elixir. What about wooden chests? That didn't seem to have much, if any. Okay. Oh boy. What are you? Difficulty normal for living chests. Okay, living chests give some. That's good. And difficulty normal, we'll give this a shot. Thank you for the epic magnet. That was very kind of you. And what do you have? Thorns damage on a shield, I think, yeah, absolutely. Thorns damage on a shield. That is everything that I love. We don't have much by way of great rolls. Ooh, but magma cubes? Give some. Okay. Magma cubes giving some mean we have a decent way of getting quite a lot of elixir just because there are so many of them. Hello. What are you? Difficulty normal? And coins. Did coins give not an insignificant amount of elixir? Sure. Oh, you managed to find some lava, did you? I don't know why you walked in there, though. Don't you know that lava's hot? Feels like a thing you should know, especially if you literally have lava in your home for some reason. What do you have? Difficulty hard zombies for some living chests. I cannot remember if living chests gave us good elixir, so let's find that out. You give some. Some elixir very easily is better than a lot of elixir very difficultly, if you ask me. What have you got? Ooh, even more thorns damage on the shield? Yep, definitely taking that. Thank you very much. Thank you for the strength. Oh, is there something back there, is there? Thank you very much for the information. Ooh, ornate chests. And a bunch of pigs that are just in lava. Wonderful. Ooh, and we completed our bounty. Wonderful. That means we must have got a waning focus. What have you got? Difficulty normal and living chests? Thank you very much. Hello. Oh man, another one of these things. Well, I do love the ornates, so I will take it. And we can consume a lodestone. Perfect. Hello. Ooh, an omega sword? I have to buy that. That is too good to pass up, I'm afraid. Ooh, perfect. And that is 2 stacks. I am feeling much better about this now. Oh, although that one definitely was a little bit tricky, but we got 253 coin piles, 10 ores, 293 chests, and 485 mobs. We have our 2 stacks, and we're also going to level up, and we got an absolute ton of living chests. We got over 800 knowledge essence from that vault. That's ridiculous! And 26 mystery eggs too. I mean, I know we mined a lot of living chests, but that is just so much loot. And we also got a good amount of bronze, we got the waning focus for the bounty, an omega sword from the vendor, 5 charms, 22 gear pieces, 11 jewels, and we completed our bounty, and the vault as well. As for our jewels, we'll be keeping these 4, so we have this size 22, 3.6% copiously, which is very nice. This size 19, max roll trap disarm, which is brilliant. This size 21, 2.9% copiously, which I think is worth keeping hold of. And this size 11, max roll copiously, which is absolutely beautiful. And what about all of this gear? We managed to get 2 pieces of gear with legendary modifiers, and the first one are these rare boots with 19% resistance. I'm not sure if we're going to keep hold of those, but what we are going to keep hold of are these omega boots, and the legendary modifier is plus 47% increased ability power, which is a fantastic legendary. But it's not something that we currently use because we don't run an ability power build, but I am definitely going to keep hold of them because when we decide to run an ability power build and give it a try, these are definitely going to be the ones that we want to use because that is a very, very good modifier. Then we're also going to be keeping hold of these charms, which are all very, very nice. Then we have these epic boots, which I definitely think are better than some of my backups, so I'll keep hold of them. Along with this epic magnet, which once again, I think is better than some of my backups, so we'll also keep hold of that. And then finally we have our Omega sword, which of course is not ever going to be quite as good as my current one because I'm never going to be able to get that legendary attack damage again, but it does make for a very, very nice backup, so we'll also keep hold of this. And as for our unspent skill point, I think I may as well max out Prudent. Well, we're on a little bit of a roll, so I say let's keep it going and see if we can add a 3rd stack to our crystal today. So, first we need to make the crystal. And we can take 2 new bounties, so we have mine 4 sparkletine, but get 2 avarice capstones and a chaos rock. Okay, well, that might take us a little bit, but we may get lucky. And then we have submit 104 Volt Apples and get 3 Echo Gems. Okay, well that's an easy trade. Thank you very much, and we will open you when we get out, and let's hope for a slightly more friendly theme this time. Ooh, come on. Okay, yep, this is definitely more friendly. Thank goodness. And it is another elixir, so we'll just have to see how the rolls are. Hopefully they'll be slightly better rolls than the last time, but we did make it with the last one, so we will just have to wait and see and hope. Hello. Okay, you give some elixir. Always good, especially when it's you guys. What about the wooden chests? They also give some. Okay, we are doing better than we might be. What about the slimes? Oh, the slimes give quite a lot. Man, the slimes and the magma cubes are just doing so much work for us today. What do you have? Ooh, an omega magnet? Might have to get that. How much is it? 15? Sure, 15 for an omega gear piece. That is something that should not be passed up. What do you have? Wild restroom, and a treasure capstone for 33? That seems very cheap. I think we've got one. But that sounds pretty cheap, so let's get that as well. And we can consume a lodestone. Perfect. And we've still got 15 minutes left to loot. I'm glad that the vault decided to be a little bit nicer to us on our final run of the day, because it was being quite cruel earlier. But we made it through, and we have been rewarded with a nice, lootable vault, which I will very gladly take. Ooh, a dungeon. Let's go see what that is. What do you have? Impossible for ornate. Yep, you know what? Let's just go for it, because the amount of loot that we can get from this is almost definitely going to be worth the amount of pain that this is going to cause us. But it is definitely going to cause us pain. It's worth it for the loot. That's all we have to remember. It's worth it for that trinket. For that chance at getting our last trinket, all of it is worth it. Hello? Oh, baby. Why does there have to be a baby? Oh, blimey, you can't just sneak up on me like that, my friend. That is, that's not very cool of you. And you do a lot of damage. So, please stay away from me. Whew. Well, thank you for the Volt Axe, but that was, oh, that was not a fun thing to turn around directly into. But that's another Vault trinket, so that makes up for it. Oh. Well, that's not a way out, but that is an ornate castle, so let's try and loot this. How many oranges? I've got 10 oranges, so hopefully I won't have to use all of them. Okay, which way am I heading? Oh, the exit is there. I guess let's head all the way around it. Please, can there be a lodestone? There. Yes! Oh boy, okay, that took quite a few oranges, but we got there. And I think it is worth it for that Omega Room and the completion and the extra stack on our rock. We've got 3 stacks. We're back to where we were. Hopefully, we'll be able to complete the next one and it will give us 4 stacks instead of 3 like it did last time. Oh, but we got 88 coin piles, 149 ores, and 195 chests, and 535 mobs. And we got 86 ornate chests. We did so well for ornates. That was a very intense ending to the vault, but I am so happy with how that went. We got an absolute ton of ores and focuses, a treasure capstone and omega magnet from the vendor, 2 trinkets, a ridiculous amount of gear, I'm not even going to bother trying to count it, 8 jewels, and we have the bounty crate from before we went in, and we completed the vault, so we also get all of this, including an artifact. Oh boy, it has been a little while, but I cannot wait to see what that artifact has in store for us. As for our jewels, we'll be keeping this unfortunately absolutely max size, but it is a hammer jewel, so I think I'll keep hold of it either way. Then we have this size 11 pretty good durability roll, which is very nice. This size 18 very good durability roll, which is lovely. This size 18 2.5% item quantity with some extra durability, which is brilliant. This size 17, which we could either use for the copiously and the mining speed and durability, or the item quantity mining speed and durability, so that is very versatile and absolutely worth keeping hold of. And finally, we have this size 22 legendary mining speed along with some axing, so that is absolutely brilliant. And as for all of this gear, somehow, despite getting a frankly insane amount of gear, we didn't actually find a single piece of gear with a legendary modifier on it, but we did find 3 pieces of gear that we're going to be keeping hold of. The first are these epic boots, which have a lot of fantastic potential, so that is very nice. Then we have these vault leggings, which once again have a brilliant amount of potential, especially because both of these have 3 prefixes instead of 3 suffixes, which is exactly what we like. And then finally we have the omega magnet that we bought from the vendor, and once again has plenty of wonderful, wonderful potential, so definitely keeping hold of that as well. And then we have 2 more chances to try and get our last trinket, so let's hope at least one of these gives us something good. So, first one's first, what have you got? Ooh, treasure goggles. Now, I do obviously already have the treasure goggles, but I do also very, very much enjoy them, especially for things like scavs where you're trying to find specific chests. So I will very gladly take another pair of treasure goggles. Okay, what about you? Come on, give me something good. Ah, we got another little slimy boy. Well, he is not what we're looking for, but considering we did get a pair of treasure goggles out of that, I am actually very happy. But unfortunately, I think I might have to smelt this little guy down to get some trinket scrap because we just aren't really going to get as much use out of him. And then finally, we have a new artifact. So we currently have 15 out of 25, so we are doing incredibly well. And as always, there are increasingly smaller and smaller chances of actually getting a new artifact, but I have high hopes for this one. I have a feeling it's gonna be a new one. I'm probably gonna be completely wrong, but I'm manifesting a new artifact. Let's say it's gonna be that one. It's gonna be that one, right there. It's gonna be that artifact. Just you wait and see. It's definitely gonna be that one. Oh god. What are you? Nope, it is a duplicate. It's that one. I was just one off, one diagonal to the side. And it's a mistake anyone could make. Ah, oh well, but it means we now have 3 out of 4 duplicate artifacts to get a new artifact. So there's always a silver lining to these things. And with that duplicate artifact in hand, I think I'm going to have to leave this episode there. I'd say we definitely achieved the goal I set out at the start of having a redemption arc. I mean, we're back to 3 stacks on our challenge rock, so I am very interested to see, if we manage to beat the next vault on it, whether we get the same glitch or if we'll actually get 4 stacks. But that's something we'll have to see next episode. So until then, thank you guys for watching, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!